Writing letters from camp is a long-held summer tradition for many Canadian children. 11-year-old Abby, well, she's no different. Her letter, though, got a little more attention than most do. As you can see, her letter was simply addressed to Grandma from Abby, but the address was incomplete. That's when an intrepid Canada Post worker took on the case and solved the mystery of Abby's grandma with a little help from thousands of strangers. To explain, I'm joined now from Perth, Ontario by letter carrier Natasha Villeneuve, and we're joined on the line by Abby's grandmother, Dawn Kierans, who is also in Perth. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
So, Natasha, I'm going to start with you. How did you end up with the letter? Because this wasn't even part of your regular route.
No, it's not. The route holder, Daryl Smith, her frame is beside mine. So she just was showing me the letter, and we were just chatting about it, as we do in the mornings. And she was just telling me how disappointed she would be if she couldn't receive a letter from her granddaughter. And, you know, we get these letters all the time. So I just took a snapshot of the letter, and I said, well, let's not kill it. Let's see what we can find out.
And then what happened, Natasha?
I posted it to Facebook, and I basically expected like maybe 20 to 50 people to respond within the limits of Perth. But over the weekend, it sort of exploded, and now I think it's up to 16,000 shares on Facebook. And I received hundreds of messages from people all over the country, and some people from the United States messaging me.
And some people wanted the letter, I understand. This is when social media is a force for good. So, Dawn, we got to bring you into this. How did you find out that Natasha was looking for you? Are you on Facebook?
No, I'm not. I'm not on Facebook. But my husband is on Facebook, but it wasn't through Facebook that I found out about this. It's actually through a paramedic that was here to our house during the night for a medical issue, which was resolved. And as they were leaving, she happened to say, she's on Facebook, she happened to say to me, do you know anybody on Rural Road 3, Grandma, that has an Abby? And I said, well, that's me. I have an Abby. And so she left, but couldn't give out the information because of the confidentiality of the paramedic visit.
Wow.
Sorry?
I said, wow. Okay, keep going.
Right. So, but a friend of mine that lives over here near me sent me. She's on Facebook. She sent me an email. Is Abby at camp? And so that's how I discovered that this letter was out there to Grandma from Abby. And I owe Tasha a real thank you for delivering it, because, you know, I would have been disappointed if Abby asked me when she came back, you know, did you get my letter? And I would have to say no. But anyway, it will be yes.
Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning, Tash. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
This is great. And we should also mention that Abby cannot be reached for comment because she's still at summer camp.
That's right.
Yeah,
she is. She'll be back on Friday.
What a great story, and a happy ending. That is just terrific. I thank you both for talking to us. Again, a really heartwarming story.
Well, thank you for having me.